All right, today marks day one of our adventure with the life cycle of a chick. So we have our little picture. First there's the egg, hatches out a chick, there's the baby chick, and there is a full-grown hen. And a hen is an adult female chicken that lays the eggs. What we have here, because full-grown hens are not allowed inside the house, we have an incubator. An incubator is what mimics or acts as our full-grown hen. And we need the temperature to be very warm because the hen normally sits on top of the eggs to protect them and keep them warm. And our temperature needs to be between 99 and 100.5. So right now it's pretty good at 99.6. The other thing that we see right here is the humidity, and eggs need to have humidity. That's the moisture in the air in order for them to develop. So over here we have our chicken eggs. And Victor wanted to tell you a little more. So right now inside the incubator we have our egg turner. Because normally what will happen with a full-grown hen is she will turn the eggs every so often so that the eggs are developing equally and the eggs are not stuck to the chick inside the egg is not stuck to one side. These are some of the eggs. So as you see, some are different colors. These are kind of a greenish color. It's hard to see. And we set them in the incubator, in the egg turner, with the pointy side down. And some are kind of a beige brownish color. And I washed my hands before picking up the eggs because germs can get inside the eggs because the eggshells are porous, which means there's teeny tiny little holes that can absorb. We have lots of eggs, actually. So we're going to make this pretty full. We have 34 eggs that we're putting in today. So there's 4 of them. There's some of the others. And our other dozen eggs. There they are. So we'll stick those in here. Some of these are teeny tiny eggs compared to the others. See? It's smaller. Because different breeds of hens lay different size eggs and different colors. So depending on the breed, you might have large brown eggs or large white eggs, or you might have small ones or these cream colored kind of ones. And some, see, in the carton they look pretty small. So the eggs we're putting in here, these are not eggs you buy from the store. These are eggs that you would get from a farm or a person that raises chickens, and they have a hen and a rooster. So the eggs that you buy in the store, we would not be able to put them in an incubator to develop baby chicks. So look at these ones are a darker brown and they have spots on them. So depending on the breed, again, that's the different colors that you'll get. And we're very excited. It takes 21 days for a baby chick to develop inside of the egg. So today is day one. We're setting in 34 eggs and we'll see how many hatch. Sometimes chicks do not grow in the eggs. Maybe they weren't fertile. Sometimes they just don't develop. And then other times you get full-grown baby chicks and they hatch out of their egg. It's very exciting. And maybe we'll see that in 21 days, which one of these eggs will hatch. And throughout that, we'll be checking on the eggs to see if any chicks are developing inside of them. So remember, we don't wash the eggs because we don't want to wash away the protective film they have. Ooh, that white one has some speckles on it. You see? It's kind of hard to see. There you go.
I saw the little speckles.
William's here with me. He's watching as we put them in. And we've got this last row here. So in order to make the incubator have moisture in the air, there's little trays down here at the bottom where we put water in. And with the warmth and the water down there and the cover closed, it provides more humidity. All that moisture in the air gets trapped inside. So there we have it. And you can see the turner. It very slowly turns the eggs over throughout the day. So these eggs will be in here for 21 days. How many days, William?
21. But maybe some will hatch before.
Sometimes they hatch around day 20. Sometimes they hatch around day 22 or 23. So we'll keep an eye out. But we have started our investigation of the life cycle of a chick. So we'll close this up so that we can make sure the humidity stays trapped in there and stays nice and warm for those chick eggs. And we'll be back around day 5 when we get to candle the eggs and see if there's anything growing inside of it. Remember, for chick eggs to develop, you need to have them in the incubator. You need to have it warm. See, the temperature went down because we had the lid open, but the humidity went up. It's interesting. So we need a higher temperature of 99.5 or 100.5. In between there, we've got to make sure it doesn't get too hot and make sure it doesn't get too cold. And they also need an egg turner so that the eggs get moved every so often. So warmth, moisture, a little bit of movement slowly. And I think I'm forgetting anything right now. In a quiet place where they won't get bumped or shook around. So we're gonna slide this back on the counter. That way there won't be any critters that get to it and any children. And that is our first video, day 1, the life cycle of a chick.